Hello Geminis, welcome to your horoscope for November 2020. I start with astrology first, and there's a lot going on this month. On the 13th of the month, you got Jupiter, the planet of luck, actually conjuncting Pluto, which is the planet of destruction and rebuild, and that's going to happen in your 8th house. So that can actually magnify money. You might find that there's I'm going to say this might magnify or start activating a situation where you're going to have to start working something out and planning your financial needs and gains and what you're actually wanting. On the 4th of the house, you've got Mercury going direct in your 5th house, so Mercury retrograde will be over then. And on the 11th of the month, it's going to go into your 6th house, which will be about, I just feel like if you have any test done, you might get some results back, or you might start thinking about health, like diet or exercise or going out for walks as well. It will actually be meeting Venus. Will actually be going into that house too on the 22nd of the month as well, so that indicates again you might have more focus on your health. On the 14th, we've got Mars moving forward in your 11th house, so you still might find Geminis in your 11th house, it's the house of friends, that you're still either going to get strength, like get friends more around you, be more social. It could also mean that you might get on the double-edged sword, a bit frustration, a bit of argumentative with your friends. You've also got Chiron in there as well, so that can have some emotional pain. Some issues might come up with friends with that being in there with the Mars. And then we've got on the 13th of the month, you've actually got a lunar eclipse in your 1st house. So that can activate something with you, where, you might feel like you might be, getting stronger, maybe more confident, going to, new heights. When I looked at the cards for you, for Geminis, I just feel for some of you with relationships, it might be not the best month. It's like, I just hear the saying, there's no use crying over spilt milk. And I just feel like this might be happening around the beginning of the month, where something has happened and it's like shattered your dreams, or shattered your expectations about something as well. And I feel like that those of you who are in a relationship, it's like your partner is like, he's not budging on this situation, and you want to negotiate, you want to go forward, you want to have the power. But I just feel like, I feel like for some of you who might be going with the fire sign, it's like they're blocking, they don't want to go forward. They're trying to navigate themselves, and it's like communication, is not really working out either. It's also like you're being played like a puppet too. So I don't know if someone's around you trying to play you like a puppet, and it's about breaking free of that and standing in your own truth and your own power, to how that situation is going to sort out. When I look at, we've got earnings and the career. For some of you, I feel like there's a big change in the work situation around you. I get that at the moment it's not the best. For some of you, it could be a lot of frustration, a lot of pressure. For others, it's like being in some sort of like war zone. It's just not the best. But just know there is new growth coming. So there is a new opportunity coming up, or new growth. Like where it is now, it's not going to stay like this. By the end of November, maybe even coming in next month, I feel like it's possibly going to get better for you, whether you might get a new opportunity where it does come in. Like I said, I've got these two cards. One here, it's got like the lava, but then you've got the nice sunshine in the garden. And then you've got this card coming up with the devastation, but then we've got the new growth of the white rose. So it's not all bad. You've just got to pull through and know it will get better. The 4 is setting out to me where something happens on the 4th of the month with this. Or could be like the 4th week there, maybe towards the end as well. With that, then we've got family. For some of you with siblings, sisters and brothers, you might find that either they're going away or you're having to say goodbye to them. There could be an issue where it's like now you're moving on from something as well with them as well. With the wider family, I just feel like there's going to be a time where you're going to need one another and communicate clearly and precise of what you want for them to understand you and where you're going. It's like you're working on the family connections for this month for you guys. I do get for some of you trying to plan a holiday, like where you're going, where you're going at the end of the year, like planning trips and planning things as well. I also know you guys got a thirst for knowledge, and you're trying to explore, you know, what else you can learn, or what other even like navigating with religious or spirituality. I just feel like there's something like that that's going to go on for you guys for this month as well. To do with friends, in that situation before, this could also go with a friendship, because I just feel like there's a friend, either it's you or someone around you, who's feeling like they're a bit, they're just a bit overwhelmed. And again, I feel like this is going to be you. You're the Gemini, that you're, there's frustration there, there's anger with the Mars, as I was saying before with the astrology. I can see it there in the card. And it's like you're trapped, it's like you're stuck in this web and everyone's pointing fingers at you. And it's time to break free. I say like break free those cords I was getting, those puppet cords, and start going into a new way of thinking. And don't let people take advantage of you, because it's not doing you any good in the way that situations that's been coming out for you as well. In terms of anything in regards to health, I just feel like you're going to get more spiritually connected. So those of you who are light workers, maybe working on being connected to source or connected to your guides. For others, it's going to be about, I said like regaining, but I do see like a lot of blossoming there. So I do feel like, you know, in terms of regards with your health, it will pick up as well. Okay, let me see if I can get anything else for you guys for Geminis. Geminis, don't think you're not worthy of anything that's spectacular or good. You are worthy of it. Some of you feel like you're down and you're like, it's like you're down underground, and it's time to come up and see the sunshine and start walking in the clouds and walking in a different energy where it is lighter energy, not dense and not so stuck, and where you can't feel like you're not moving forward. You will move forward next year. You just got to hold on tight, but it's time now to cut the cords of anyone that's not doing you or serving you justice in what you need and where you need to go further on. Okay. I will be doing a live coming up in November as well. Just make sure you subscribe to my channel and you'll get notified of that. Thank you for liking, sharing your comments, and I will see you next month for your December horoscope.